Hi guys, I have a story for you. It's how I froze my cat. We have a lot of cats at our house. About 3 of them are tame and all the rest of them are wild. And the reason they're wild is, like, the kittens were born out, like, away from the house, and they didn't really have any much human contact, so they're just kind of wild. So we have a little cat that we call Mini-Muffin because he's little and gray and has long hair, and he looks just like his dad that is named Muffin, which is probably the most masculine cat name we could come up with. Anyway, I like to give them water, especially in the wintertime, especially when we don't have any snow. It's a really weird year, we don't have any snow. So I poured some hot water out there so they could drink it, not hot, but warm, and in their dish, and little Mini-Muffin must have thought that it was still ice in the dish, so, and I know I'm going to get like a million people saying, oh, well, get a heated cat dish. We just put it in like this, just this dish that's been here since we moved in. Anyway, yeah, so he must have dunked his paw in there, and then he stepped back onto this metal grate that people used to clean their shoes on, like the mud off their shoes. Also came with the house. We have a lot of stuff that just kind of came with the house. Anyway, so we got his little paw stuck. So I noticed that, and I came back out, and I like poured some more hot water on him, thinking that he could, you know, escape like that. But he just got more stuck, so that was really bad. So luckily, my sister Lainey was here, and she brought out a towel, and I poured water on each of his paws, and we got him unstuck one at a time. Very wild kitty. He does not like people. But she put the towel around him, took him in the house, and then he got away from her, and he went back behind the washing machine. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to let him warm up in the house, and then we'll let him go back outside. And that was a couple of hours later. We couldn't find him. We thought he'd gone downstairs. And the basement's just a big, huge hoard of stuff. You know, a lot of totes, a lot of places to hide. And so we looked all downstairs. Then finally we got a mirror. We looked behind the washing machine, because we're both pretty short, at least especially me. And we saw him. So we got a broom and like a shower curtain rod that just happened to be sitting there that we didn't end up using in this house. It's from our other house. But when we get a shower downstairs, then we'll use it. So I'm not that big of a hoarder. Anyway, so we kind of boxed him in on both sides with the broom and the shower curtain rod, and the kids opened the door and stood in the one doorway so he couldn't get downstairs, and he tried to jump at first, but eventually he figured out that if he went between the washer and dryer, he could just zip right out the door, so little Mini-Muffin was safe. It was a very traumatic event for everyone. I wish I would have had my camera, except my laundry room is really scary. It's really dirty, so I didn't want anybody to see that, but I thought maybe we could recreate it. We could have CJ be the cat or something like that. Anyway, long story, but it was worth it, don't you think? And then our trampoline, we put our trampoline back up because Lainey's here, and it went together okay. The net is completely ruined from blowing across into the road. And so they just put up the main part of the trampoline, the mat and the frame, and then they went to move it, she and my sister-in-law Desi, and when they moved it, it kind of folded weird on 2 sides, so it kind of looks like a Pringle, you know, kind of like a saddle-shaped thing. Anyway, and then we had horrible winds today, and it blew into the deck, and it broke off part of the railing on the deck, so we're having terrible luck with this trampoline. But hopefully John can look at it. He's going to try to weld it, I think, and then he's got some weights that he's going to bring down that he poured when he's doing concrete up at the dairy, so never a dull moment around here. That's all I can say. Okay, I want to say hi to a few subscribers. Okay, the first one I want to say hi to is Heather8744, then Gary Pig, Gary's with 2 R's, and Funker530. It's kind of fun. Then I also want to say hi to CCMM77, and CC is spelled out CEE. And then Mr. Constant Comments, and he actually asked me if I would subscribe to him, and then he subscribed back to me. And he's a pretty cool guy. He puts up pretty cool videos, so thanks you guys for subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.